but I already have it marinating in some lemon juice and some lemon zest. And now we have to do the very same thing we did before. We have to drain this off. So in a colander, take those pieces and pour them right into the colander. And you've done this a day ahead of time. Shake off that excess marinade and get rid of it. Don't use that again. And then bring the chicken back over. And again, we have to do the same thing. We have to dry off these pieces. So there are our chicken pieces. I know, it seems like we're going to the sink. And now, again, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to have dishpan hands after this. And now dry my hands on a clean towel. And now for this chicken dish, we want to coat the chicken in some flour. So in a bag, get some just all-purpose flour. Get a bag that's pretty sturdy. Put the flour in. And if you want to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, you can do that. And then your chicken pieces go right in the bag. We're going to shake this all up together so that we can get all of these well coated with our flour. Boy, this was a big bird, wasn't it? Thank God it only has 2 legs. Okay, so all of this goes in, and then you shake, 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 shake until it's well coated. And let's see what we've got. And it looks pretty good. You don't want a lot of flour. What we want to achieve here is we want to get a nice brownness on the skin, and we want to get a lot of those little cracklings, those little drippings in the pan afterwards. So after you do that, then take the chicken out onto a plate. And now you want to get some butter and olive oil going in another saute pan. This is going to serve about 4 to 6 people. We started out with a 3-pound bird, although this looks a lot more like 4 pounds to me, but a 3-pound bird will do it. And here's our pan right over here. Let me get that going because I want to get that hot now. And we're going to put the chicken in and brown that. Make sure that butter coats the bottom well. We're going to add these pieces, and again, we want to add the chicken skin side down. So get it all in and make sure you have a pan that's large enough to hold all of this in just a single layer. And now while that's cooking, we want to have as well some garlic and some parsley. We're going to put the garlic in at the end to make a sauce. And for the parsley, this is what we want. We want flat leaf Italian parsley. Curly parsley is wonderful if you want to decorate a plate, but believe me, it has no flavor. So there's no excuse for not using this because you can find this in your grocery store. You can grow it in your garden. And then cut up or mince up the parsley really, really well. Then we also want some garlic. And for that, you just want to cut the garlic up into thin slices. You want to be able to remove the garlic at the end. So 1 clove of garlic will do it in thin slices. Okay, let's see where we're at. I think we can turn this now. Yes, it's starting to get beautifully brown. Turn this over and let it go on the other side. You could also do this with turkey if you didn't want to do it with chicken, and it's wonderful with capon as well. And let's turn that piece over, and we really want to get this nicely browned. Well, chicken looks really beautiful now, so we can take it out into a serving dish, or if you're going to make this ahead of time, into a dish that you can hold in the oven. See all of these cracklings now in the pan? That's what we want. I'm going to lower the heat on this. Boy, you know, this splatters you a little bit, so you got to stand back if you're wearing your best closed that day in the kitchen. So get all the chicken pieces out. And then we put in the lemon juice. You want about, a half a cup of lemon juice. We put in a little bit of the parsley. We throw in the sliced garlic, and then get something where you can scrape up the bottom of the pan, because that's where all that flavor is. Mix this around and cook this, not very long, for about a minute or so, and get all of those scrapings up from the pan, because believe me, any cook knows that this is the best part of cooking. And once it's all scraped up like that, well, then you just bring your chicken over, get that pan, smell it, and then pour it right over the top. Beautiful.